So the Wonder of Wonder banner, oh my god, my speech impediment hates that. The Wonder of Wonder is coming out in 2 days, right? The 23rd, kind of like what, a day and a half at this point. It's coming very, very soon. And that is off the back of a Raphael's Into the Canvas, right? I think that was a skip banner for a lot of people. I'll be real. I think people took a break from Into the Canvas, and before that it was Zane's birthday, which a lot of the Zane girlies and Zane mains would be pulling on, right? People would be spelling that. I spent all my rest of my gems on the Zane banner, I'll be so real. And then before that, it was Misty Invasion, right? We had the Misty Invasion, which was like almost like a month-long banner. But now we have the Wonder of Wonder, which isn't nearly as long. Why? Because Xavier's birthday is coming up. So people have to make time for that event too. So they've placed this limited quad 5-star banner, which is insane, by the way. It's insane that so often they are able to release so many limited things at once, back to back almost, it feels like, that there is, well, for a free-to-play player, it's quite simply impossible, right? It's quite simply impossible. There is no way you can get, I feel like a free-to-play player would be like, Misty Invasion, okay, Wonder of Wonder, okay, and you would skip like Zane's birthday, unless you're a Zane main, and you would skip Into the Canvas, and you're just focusing on the quad banners. I think now if this is going to become a regular thing, these quad banners, that's what free-to-play players will be trying to save for. The issue is, again, this quad banner isn't up for very long at all. And it's also released alongside with an event called Mountain Journey. And in this whole event, we can get 10 limited wishes and 500 gems, which I feel, if this game is going to be releasing so many back-to-back limited cards and limited events like this, with especially a quad banner. Again, I'm emphasizing the term quad banner. No other gacha game does this, by the way. No other gacha game will release 4 different 5-stars at the same time. Honkai Star Rail recently did it, but a lot of those are reruns. Okay, a lot of those are reruns. But 4 limited quad banners, 5-star banners at the same time. And we only get 10 deep space wishes and 500 currency in this event during this time. No free-to-play player is going to be being able to pull on this. No free. This is a event. This is a banner pull, I feel, specifically for Wales. And I kind of want to address the elephant in the room here, because I'm not the only one who's feeling this way, that this seems a lot very quickly. I know Love and Deepspace is on this huge grind at the moment to really be a gacha worth talking about. And a lot of the times that happens through revenue, right? People see revenue charts at the end of the month and they go, oh, Love and Deepspace. It's free advertising. The more money they make, the more people will talk about the game. In turn, more marketing from everyone else around the world. I feel that is a lot of what is influencing this at the moment. And I know it's a gacha company. Every gacha company wants to make money. I understand this. But I feel there's no compensation for the amount of limited 5-stars that they release so often and the event rewards that we get. I feel in other gachas we get so many more ways to earn currency than we do in Love and Deepspace. When you play the game for the first time, you get a lot of currency very quickly, which is very nice for a new player. But once you've been around for like even like a month, you've been playing every day for a month, and you've kind of done everything that you can do to get your currency, there basically isn't that much you can do. You can do your dailies, you can do your weeklies, you can do the events when they come around, but compared to other gachas, it feels like we don't nearly get as much rewards as we do from the other ones. And we seem to have more limited banners. That's kind of how it feels, right? Especially when you're releasing, again, quad 5-star limited banners back to back. There's one thing I feel that will help this situation, okay? Paper Games, this is my message to Paper Games. We need confirmation that we will be getting reruns. I feel by announcing reruns and bringing old memories back, people will feel far more at ease about this whole situation. There will not be nearly as much FOMO, fear of missing out, if you announce reruns. People will be happy to skip a banner, knowing that it'll be coming back and they can get it the next time. Now, as a content creator, I feel like I always have to get the cool cards because it kind of becomes my job, right, in a way. But for the free-to-play players, they need confirmation that in the future they will be able to get these cards. A lot of people are going to be really upset if they can't get them. There's going to be a lot of FOMO. These limited 5-star cards look very cool, and there are people who are going to be upset because it's Love and Deepspace is not like other gachas. In other gachas, a lot of people pull if that unit is strong in their teams for fights, right? That's what a lot of people pull units for, or if they look good. That's also a valid thing people pull for. But in Love and Deepspace, I want to say most of the time people pull for the dates and memories and not because of their battle capabilities, right? So there is way more FOMO in missing out than compared to other gachas, in my opinion, because that's what people mostly care about. It's an Otome game. It's the whole premise. It's an Otome game. People want the dates. That's not an outrageous thing to say. And if Paper Games announce that they will be doing reruns, and they will, not like which ones, but at least they can confirm to us, yes, we will do reruns, or no, we won't, a lot of people will be way more at ease. And I have a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach they haven't outright said this yet. Because if they say, no, we're not doing reruns, people are going to be really, really mad. People are going to be so mad. But there's no way that they can't. They have to do reruns. It's just a net positive for them to do reruns, right? It is simply a net positive. I've never seen any gacha go this long in modern times that hasn't done a rerun yet. Heck, even Wuthering Waves, which came out later than Love and Deepspace, is going to be having reruns soon. Do you know what I mean? They've released so many memories. It just seems that would ease so many people's minds. It truly would, because what will happen is, again, people pull for the memories mostly rather than the combat and the battle mechanics that card might offer. And if they don't get the memories that they want, what do? They go to YouTube. They look at the actual dates and memories in full. They might even come to my channel and see my reaction to some of those dates and memories too. Once they've done that, they might not feel the need to actually pull for it themselves. So the pulling incentive and the pressure becomes way less. And maybe Paper Games knows this, because most people, again, don't pull for the mechanics, they pull for the date experience. And if they get that somewhere else after the release, they're less likely to pull it if they do a rerun. That's just a theory in my head. That's just a hypothesis I've come up with. I don't know if that will be the case, but I know it's something they're thinking about. I for sure know it's something they're thinking about. There has been more controversy on Xiao Hongshu, and it's about the new permanent outfits they have released. And as we all know, a lot of people love the accessories and dressing up and photo shoots in Love and Deepspace. For me personally, I don't really care that much about that sort of stuff. I know it's a big part of the game, but it's not something that resonates too much with me. I will try it. If there's something I really want, then I'll pick it up at some point, but I don't feel the need to collect everything. But a lot of people who play Otome games want all the accessories. They want all the outfits, and this game makes a lot of money from selling outfits and accessories. But now they've added far more into the permanent pool, and people aren't happy. I could buy myself an outfit for just double digits. Sorry, I've spent almost 10,000 and I still think this is unreasonable. I hope everyone contacts customer service in the game, and VIP should use their VIP channels. Don't spoil some ungrateful kid. It's so expensive. Can you lower the price of clothes, sisters? Why are the outfits and accessories sold separately? Aren't you making enough money? Can't you show a bit of generosity? So what is happening? They're not selling full like outfits together with accessories. Everything is separate now. Oh, I've come up with a great way for you guys to make more money. Next time, remember to sell the MC shoes separately. You can make double the profit that way. Also, make sure to sell the jacket separately from the rest of the outfit. Jackets are expensive. Eek. So they're selling more and more things separately rather together in one thing, and people don't like that because they'll end up having to spend more overall. Now, I'm in two minds when it comes to outfits. It is not a necessity for the game, but at the same time, neither is limited 5-star memories, technically. Now, outfits aren't a necessity for progression in the game, but it's still a big part of why people want to play, why a lot of people want to play. The outfit stuff doesn't really concern me as much, but I know it's a concern for other people, so I want to bring attention to it. I don't like it either. I'll be real, I don't like it either. But it is in the permanent wish list, so it's not like it's going to go away. It will always be there, and if you have spare currency at any point, maybe it's something you can pick up. You don't have to get everything all at once. So if it was a limited thing, if it was only like a limited time you could get all these clothes and accessories, then I'd have a far bigger issue with it. But because it's permanent, I don't really. I'll be real. But I can understand why people are frustrated by this. 1,000%. So that's just kind of my unscripted rant, thoughts, and feelings. A lot of people aren't happy. They're worried that they won't be able to get this very cool. They do look really cool. This cool limited quad 5-star banner. I keep repeating that because it's important. And people are worried about greed in the company. And I really hope Paper Games listens and they give us the truth. Are you going to be doing reruns or not? That's really the question people should be asking. And if you're someone who watches my channels, who watches my Love and Deepspace videos regularly, I urge everyone to also not put pressure on Paper Games, but also don't be afraid in asking the question, hey, are we going to get reruns? Please tell us you're going to be doing reruns. It's important, okay? Because people are going to have FOMO, and people are actually going to be genuinely sad if they miss out on these cool banners. So just ease people's mental, right, by just at least saying that in the future, they will still be able to have a chance with this. I feel that would solve a lot of issues people are having right now. And to those of you who are like, oh, don't say bad things about the game because it's going to come out negative. No. I think it's very important to point out criticisms when they arise, and I feel this is a valid one. Okay. So, again, Paper Games, announce reruns. Confirm reruns, please. The free-to-play players want it. Even the whales want it, because the whales are wailing hard. The whales are wailing far more than so many of the gachas for this game. Okay. I appreciate y'all. Remember to like and subscribe if you like this video. Comment down below what you think. This is important. Let's have a discussion. What do you think of these banners? Do you think this FOMO is fair? It's not fair? Give me all of your thoughts. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you on Monday. Peace.